Strictly Come Dancing and EastEnders heartthrob Bobby Brazier addresses romance rumors with co-star on BAFTA's red carpet, confirming they're just friends despite cryptic hints about his future partner. Plus, EastEnders delivers jaw-dropping reunion between George Knight and estranged son, and more in this week's soap spoilers. Strictly's Bobby Brazier sets records straight on romance with EastEnders co-star Strictly Come Dancing star Bobby Brazier, who is also known for playing Freddie Slater on EastEnders, has shut down romance rumors on the red carpet this evening. EastEnders actor Bobby Brazier spoke exclusively to Express.co.uk at the BAFTAs 2024 ahead of the official ceremony this evening. The 20-year-old insisted he and his BBC soap co-star Jazzy Phoenix are not romantically involved with one another during an appearance on the red carpet. Bobby, whose hair was swept back and shorter than it appeared during his time on Strictly Come Dancing last year, looked dapper in a classic black two-piece suit with a black bow tie as he squashed rumors. When asked how his relationship was going with his reported new beau, the baffled star replied, "What new girlfriend?" Bobby added as he addressed the allegations, "But you don't believe everything you read, do you? Come on now. We're just good friends." When asked if there was a love interest on the horizon for the young actor, he teased, "You know, I think I know the girl I want to marry. She and her whole family are just something else." However, Bobby kept his cards close to his chest when asked if he could reveal their identity, and simply added, "No, I cannot. And that's it. We're gonna be happy in peace. I will tell you that much." Bobby said the person in question is not famous, before coyly explaining, "Well, it's no secret, you know." Well, it is a secret. The English actor, who is known for his curly brown locks, also opened up about his new hairstyle at the star-studded event which is being held in central London. He quipped, "It was too long for too long. I loved my long curly hair, to be fair, but I wanted it gone. I wanted something new. Fresh. The sun is out. My hair, when it's long, the thicker it is, it just gets bigger and biggy." EastEnders airs shock encounter for George Knight in early BBC iPlayer release. There was a big surprise for troubled George Knight, Colin Salmon, in the latest edition of EastEnders, as he came face to face with his estranged son Junior, played by Micah Balfour. Fans of the BBC soap were already aware that Junior was on his way to Walford, but as George continued to spiral, Junior turned up in the most unexpected way after her discovery that George had kissed his ex-wife Cindy Beale. His fiancée Elaine Peacock, Harriet Thorpe, took some time away, only to find that George had barely noticed. When Cindy asked for a word with Elaine, the latter was all set to confront her, only for Cindy to express concern over George's plan to risk his life in an underground boxing match. Warned by a doctor that another blow to the head could kill him, George promised not to fight again. But now he appeared worryingly calm about going through with it anyway, and Elaine, Cindy, and his daughters Gina and Anna, Molly Rainford, were desperate to stop him. Gina threatened to burn the precious music tape from George's biological mother unless he pulled out of the fight, but this still wasn't enough to convince him. Elaine soon kicked Cindy out of the Queen Vic, baffling Gina and Anna with her harshness, while Anna put in another call to Junior for help. Gina urged Elaine to accept help from Cindy, and when George disappeared, the women finally came together, rushing to the underground venue to reach him in time. This came all too late as George was seen stepping up for the big moment, only to find that his opponent was none other than Junior. "Hello, Dad," uttered Junior, in classic EastEnders entrance style. In the aftermath, Junior feels out of place. But passion ensues when he meets Bianca Jackson later. George opens up to Junior about his family's heritage. Will this revelation bring them together? Emmerdale arrest made and EastEnders legends major baby shock in 10 new soap spoilers. The week in question is yet another big one for EastEnders, with Whitney Dean's waters breaking on the evening of her stand due. George Knight, meanwhile, receives a big blast from the past. Much like EastEnders, Hollyoaks has been on a roll lately, and it continues to deliver the must-see moments this week with Lucas Hay, who recently came out, sharing a special moment with confidant and best friend Dylan Ray. Emmerdale sees Tom King lose control as he lashes out at wife Belle Dingle, and Coronation Street airs another mystery, with Nathan Curtis left for dead in a brutal attack. Over on Ramsay Street, Neighbours' favorite Jane Harris receives quite the shock. "That's just the tip of the iceberg of what I've got for you, so let's get stuck in, shall we?" Whitney's waters break in tense EastEnders showdown. Whitney is fuming with Bianca for allowing Brittany to steal and therefore rescinds her maid of honor duties, giving the position instead to Lauren. Bianca seethes with jealousy and orders Lauren to come clean about her night of passion with Zach. Lauren and Whitney, however, end up locked in the taco van by Penny, with Whitney's waters subsequently breaking. Will they get out on time? Dylan rushes to help struggling Lucas in Hollyoaks as they grow closer than ever. After some time to process what he went through at Carter's hands, Lucas returns to school, agreeing to sit his exams on the school grounds. But things take a turn when a question about religion proves triggering, leaving him upset. Dylan, much like he always does, comes to the rescue, with the two boys sharing a heart-to-heart and bonding further in heartwarming scenes as Lucas finds his smile once again, all thanks to Dylan. Tom lashes out at Belle in Emmerdale, with a terrifying outcome. Tom seizes control of yet another aspect of Belle's life, opening a joint account. Belle, meanwhile, enjoys a conversation with Mandy and Lydia at Dale Head, but Tom is livid to see them in his home as he watches from the puppy cam, offended when the three women playfully tease him behind his back. Tom arrives home, with Belle concerned, and, when Mandy and Lydia have gone, he turns menacing, leaving her in serious danger. Jane receives a blast from the past in Neighbours. Victor, Nicolette and Byron's father, arrives in Erinsborough, much to the shock of Jane, who is absolutely not pleased to set her sights on her ex-hubby. Her attitude changes, however, when Victor produces one of Mrs. Mangle's vases that she believed he sold years ago. Much like his mum, Byron is thrown by Victor's reappearance, and it soon becomes clear that there is more to this than meets the eye. Nathan attacked in Coronation Street. Bethany is convinced Nathan is hiding something and starts to investigate after she learns that his girlfriend works in a nail bar, recalling how when she was groomed Nathan was running a tanning salon. Nathan, however, gets wind of her snooping and confronts her. Later, on the building site, Nathan is approached by a hooded figure, and knocked unconscious. George is determined to fight, despite the knowledge that one blow to the head could kill him. Elaine, Cindy, and Gina all attempt to talk him out of it to no avail, while Anna makes one last attempt to save her dad, leaving a message for Junior. George is subsequently left reeling to come face to face with his estranged son. Nancy reels as Morgan is rushed to hospital in Hollyoaks. Frankie heads to counseling with Darren and opens up about her night terrors. Nancy scolds JJ when she catches him entering her room, urging him to stay away as she needs a good night's sleep. Nancy agrees to spend the subsequent night in Frankie's room on the basis that Morgan sleeps through. Terrified that Nancy might be forced to leave, thus allowing JJ the opportunity to sneak in, Frankie gives Morgan some medicine, and soon the baby is rushed to hospital. Ruby seethes with rage as Ethan is arrested in Emmerdale. Nikki's life hangs in the balance, with Ruby vowing revenge on the person responsible. Ethan, meanwhile, is racked with guilt and eventually, he confesses his role in the accident to Charles, asking the vicar to provide him with an alibi. Charles, however, reports his own son to the police, with Ruby realizing that the solicitor was driving the car as she rails at him over what he's done. Bernie's secret confirmed in Coronation Street. Bernie's behavior sparks concern, with Gemma asking Dev to investigate. After some quizzing, Bernie admits that she had another son named Zodiac, whose name was changed to Christopher Green, and she's determined to find him. Bernie's search proves futile, with the last Christopher Green on her list having died of cancer, leaving her worried that she's lost the chance to get to know her son. Denzel breaks up with Amy over a shocking lie in EastEnders. Amy and Denzel attempt to sleep together, but Denzel has difficulties because of the steroids. Amy tries to make him feel better, but he tries to cover and offends her in the process. Nugget finds Amy in McClunky's and tries to cheer her up, but he misreads the signals and tries to kiss her. Nugget lies to Denzel that Amy kissed him before Denzel arrives and breaks up with Amy. Please subscribe our channel.